Join Dave on the Broads. He rambles a bit but means no harm. True stories aplenty with a touch of charm. Join Dave on the Broads and have some fun. There's something for everyone. It's Halloween week, but don't be afraid. No trick or treating will be played. Join Dave on the Broads and have some fun. Thunder is the beau, she is great. Dave isn't nice to his first mate. Christine ignores him all the time. She never watches online. Join Dave on the Broads. Join Dave on the Broads. Checking the water levels must be done, otherwise there is no fun. Join Dave on the Broads. It's Halloween week, but don't be afraid. No trick or treating will be played. Join Dave on the Broads and have some fun. North or south, where will we go? It doesn't matter, just take it slow. Join Dave on the Broads and have some fun. There's something for everyone. Yeah.
It's Saturday the 25th. See that? We've got to take that with us this time because Lucy's coming with us. Go on. And Kim is going for a few days with the kids in the camper van. Rather them than me. So it's that time of year, isn't it, when all the bugs are about. And I don't mean insects. So Christine started with a cold when we was last on the Broads, which was well, 3 weeks ago. And she got rid of it, and then it come back, and then she got rid of it, and then it come back. Anyway, last week I said, congratulations. You finally managed to give me that bloody cold of yours that you've been trying to do for the last month. And then Lucy's come back from the school she works at. Stomach bug going around there. So, I get that as well. Yeah, I don't know. Things can only get better, can't it? So anyway, this little shit, Sue, has got to come with us. So guess who takes that out every morning? Yeah, me. Anyway, I don't know what they're teaching him at school. Eliza said to me last week, she's 7-year-old. What sort of dog's Tilly? I said she's a Shih Tzu. She said, I thought that was a zoo with no animals. That's the first true story of the week. Come on, hurry up, we've got all day. Gotta put that bloody cat out. We're going in the car this time. Oh God. Come on, get on with it. Come on, keep up. She's nearly as old as me, apparently. She's 11 in February, but I think that equates to over 60. Well, I'm going to have to try and change things up this week, because otherwise it not only get boring for you, like it gets boring for me. But the problem being, we are staying north again. 2 reasons. Well, one main reason is that the crossing times aren't brilliant to get through, and the tides are creeping up again. Bits of flooding here and there. I think the southern rivers are actually worse than the northern rivers. And I think they've put the saline barrier up at Herbert Woods, so that might scupper our trip there if we can't get on the free moorings. Anyway, we've got to go to Stalham on Tuesday to get... Somebody's coming on the boat and measuring up to give us a price for new carpets. And then on the Friday we're going back early to the boatyard because we're going to possibly go over to Brundle so Christine can look at some samples for curtains. So it's a bit of a working trip really, but Lucy's got one of my old GoPros, so she's going to do some videoing, and I'm on a training mission. A boyfriend, Josh, I don't think he's ever been on a boat before. Well, not on the Broads anyway, and not steering one. So I'm going to see if I can train him up from seaman to skipper in a week. So I might not be doing as much videoing as I normally do. Some people was cheering now. Still get the two people who put the thumbs down. Makes me laugh, that. There's only me who knows about it, and them. And YouTube don't mind at all. They're reacting. They don't realise what they're doing. I upset them down the line somewhere. I can't remember one of them's name. I'd misread what he said. And then I commented, he saw his arse, didn't he? And I think it's him doing thumbs down on everyone. But never mind. It still helps. Well, if you like the video, thumbs up. It'd be nice if you're not a subscriber to subscribe. Apparently 68% of my viewers are subscribers, which I appreciate. Thank you so much. The other 32%, come on, press that button, it don't cost nothing. Right, that'll be it now until I get there. I'm not going to do any more videoing, I don't think. Until we get to where we're going, then me and Josh I'll give you the first lesson. Checking the water levels out. The important part of the week. As long as the road's not flooded. I just remembered one final thing to tell you before I put the camera away and get set for going. Josh is 6'3", possibly 6'4". So me, Lucy and Christine, Josh doesn't know about this yet, but we've had a bet of how many times he bangs his head in a week. If you'd like to join in, just leave it in the comments and we will see at the end of the week who's the closest. I mean, I bang my head up sometimes. The light near the blooming above the microwave, I always bang it on that. And I'm only 5'10" now. I used to be 5'11" now, but things shrink, don't they, when you get older? Oh dear. Right, so I think there's a good first aid kit on the boat, so we should be alright. Waiting for the food. It's better fed than I do, this thing. Wait. Okay, good girl. Abandoned again. Halfway there. 10:10. Not really good. This is where we normally come down and unload. This has only been like this since, well, yesterday the owners said it wasn't too bad, but bring your wellies. Well, I'm going to go over there now. And we'll do the loading up over there. We'll put the cars in the car park. We can't leave them here, can we? Oh dear, not good. Right, so I came over here. We've unloaded the cars. We're going parking them up now. Now they've left us a parking permit for when you park behind the office, but they've only left us one. We've got 2 cars. So I've wrote one out. I'll phone George on Monday and explain. Yeah, I could definitely do with another one of them. So where's that blue fender gone? They've got a big blue fender because there's one missing there. But there's no rope for me to tie it with. So the big white one, if it's only tied onto the pulpit rail, I can do that. Can I? At some point, but not today. Is it tied? Don't tell me they took that one off as well and not left the rope. I'm not looking from here, I'm not walking outside a boat. It's a bit breezy. Right, anyway, so we're going discussing the theory of helmsmanship. I'll do a couple of demonstrations with various ad hoc equipment for him. But obviously, first thing is that you must grasp is the checking of the water levels. It's compulsory. So this is Josh. He's the same size as me when we sat down. Right, so this is the first lesson, checking the water levels. You can't really see from out here. It is pretty high. Now then, a boat it doesn't steer like a car.
Yeah.
And not much in reverse really.
Power-wise?
Oh, it's got power, but steering.
Right, okay.
With the bow thrusters though, you don't tend not to need to manoeuvre too much, but if you haven't got a bow thruster, which is the thing that moves the front from side to side, then people use the lock on the steering. They'll go forward to adjust it, and then they'll get in a straight line before they go back. Now, it's not like a car, so when you turn in a boat like that, the front round will go around that. This is a bit exaggerated, like, but the front will go around that way, and the back end will go around that way. So it's a lot of pivots.
Yeah.
So you've got to be aware of your back end swinging out. Like when you're leaving moorings, like now, I'll show you when we get on the boat how to leave the mooring. Because what I've done now is I put full lock on one way.
Right.
If we set off with that full lock still on, it'll just go straight into either that boat over there or there's one on that side. Anyway, you've got all week to learn all these wonderful things. Anti-flood detour. Oh, I can't get over that. No, that's too wet there for me. This is fun. Oh dear. Oh dear, it's even worse. You're supposed to... go on, lad. He's got a big chopper. Well, I was debating whether to bring those with me. Just as well I did. Otherwise I'd have been paddling through this with bare feet. So we're in like a... Oh, I should have videoed down there. We managed to scramble across. Helped two other people across. Without getting too wet. But this has gone a lot worse since we went down for a checking of the water levels. So you've got to get from here to the decking there, which, as you can see, is not quite simple. And getting around the other side there, nightmare. Someone's down there with a dog. I think. Oh, there's a car there now. I'll have a quick loo visit, and then we'll get gone. We're going to go to Ranworth. Yeah, you wouldn't want to do this in trainers, would you? Anyway, we've worked around that. Let's plan to get back somewhere near low tide on Friday. With a bit of luck. Looks like they haven't got any of their boats out, and we're probably in somebody's private mooring here. But what can you do? It's a long way to drive down to find out you can't use the boat and then drive home, isn't it? Well, took it round to the ferry in, couldn't I? Where does it will? There's a claimant. Right, fender to fix. I don't know. We should be off in about 10 minutes. All forward, reverse. Now, when you go in between forward and reverse, it's always better to do it nice and slowly. Unless it's you need to do an emergency stop of some sort, then obviously you do it whatever you need to. We're drifting now in the tide, because the tide's coming in. So just putting it into forward gear. What you want when you're leaving moorings and mooring up, best thing to do it is slowly. Because if anything does go wrong, you're not going to cause much damage. And sometimes you might have to just do a bit of a manoeuvre. Now I've got full lock on that way, so if I reverse a bit now, that won't do anything really. Not much anyway.
Yeah, You just start pivoting more, won't you, I suppose?
Yeah. So once I'm happy that I'm out in the middle. Now on the Broads it's not like the roads. You steer on the right, not the left. Well, I haven't got my bumming speed up. Well, we're not going far anyway, so it don't matter. May have a speedo down there somewhere. Now all this bit here.
What's up with that? Oh, is that just revs?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't need the bow thruster now. So all this bit here was all banking, and there was an old dilapidated house on there that was due to sink into the surroundings any time. They knocked it all down. They're going to put some more 30 new moorings apparently. When that will be, I don't know. So anyway, that was a bit grim behind the boats for the flooding. So when we get on the main river, you can just have a steer.
Yeah, go on then.
The might have to have a look, because it still seems a little bit playing it. They don't normally mean. It might be me. I might be comparing it with lightning. It's when you're going really slow. We're probably doing about 2.5 miles an hour. So they do have speed limits, and you will see ranges. And if you're going too fast, when I said too fast, causing a lot of wash, they will tell you to slow down.
Do you get points on your licence?
No, no, not for that. And you can have the odd drink while you're cruising. But if you have an accident and you're absolutely yeah, you know what I mean, drunk, then you can get in trouble.
Yeah, okay.
So that looks to me as though the tide's going out, but it said it's still rising anyway. I don't know. You can never tell. That's probably the wind that's blowing it. So we went that way. We go up to Wroxham. Do you know when we went over the bridge, that low bridge?
Yeah.
That's up that way. We'll probably head up that way Thursday possibly. Pardon?
Private boat underneath there.
I don't think they've got anything in there. We almost hired that one year in February. So what I tend to do, so you will see them because they tell them to stay to the right of the river, and you will see them virtually hugging the reeds all the way down. I don't like doing that because you don't know what's...
Yeah, it might be shallow, isn't it?
It could be shallow, there could be branches from trees sticking out. So I tend to stay just right of centre.
Yeah, okay.
Unless the sailor boats come along. Now they have right away because they're not under power.
Yeah.
And the best way to explain it is to try and pass the back of it. So if you see them tacking across the river because they've not got any wind to go in a straight line, once it's gone in front of you and the back end's in front of you, you go past it that way. If it happens, I shall show you. It's better to demonstrate rather than to try and explain it. And you will get the skippers on the boat saying, pointing to whichever way they want you to go, which side they'll point. Some don't, some do. Alright, so anyway, let's have a first steering attempt.
Yeah,
it is definitely, I could do it speedo because it definitely feels a little bit, again, I might have to put it on this sheet, I forgot last time. Right. So, even though we're only doing, well, I don't know, I'll ask Christine now. So try and keep it, at first you'll find it, you'll turn it that way, it'll go over that way, you'll turn it that way, so you'll be like a snake behind us for a bit, which happens quite a lot. But you'll soon get used to it. I'll see if I can get that speedo. So he's doing alright so far. He's been told off by Lucy for going a bit too near the side, but bit harsh really. It's his first time he's ever touched a steering wheel on a boat.
Should have been so confident then, should he?
It's harsh. Harsh, he is harsh. Right, yeah, so I've asked Luke, well, I'll tell you what we'll do. Oh no, we can do it in the morning before we set off, do the boardwalk walk, but I've asked her if she wants to take him up the tower. She thought it was some sort of euphemism. Anyway, I don't know how he'll cope with that.
Sometimes it
All you have
just
to do is
takes a
press the
picture.
top one.
I know, sometimes it just takes a picture.
Oh, you've got it on photo.
Yeah, it's videoing now.
Oh, it's a little bit high here, isn't it, as well? Should we get down the side or what?
Is this where there's a swimming pool?
The apprentice has just gone to the loo. I was going to give him a demonstration on stern-on mooring. That looks pretty high, doesn't it? Well, we're going to have to go for it. Put the mouse on to keep it off, it'll burn the motor out.
Right.
So you just do short little bursts now.
Yeah. Who's this fella?
He's...
Ranger.
Yeah, well, he's one of the guys who looks at you for the... It's just a little bit sort of jiggling forward and reverse. And then steer it with this. Tilly don't like being left on her own, does she?
No. I think we'll have a lot of that. Should I video the whole thing?
Pardon?
Should I video the whole thing? Maybe the man doesn't want to be on it.
Maybe not. Look, dog.
Hi.
Well, I can't just do Josh training, can I? So there's going to have to little bits of B-roll, as they call it. Very high tides. So we was going to go for the walk, you know, the circular walk that we've done. But Lucy's not feeling so clever, she's full of a cold. So she wants to go to the pub, do you know? I don't know. I was thinking we'd just stay on the boat, chill out, coffee. I've done all this before. Don't need to do much research this week. Just come out of the maltsters. See, I wasn't really supposed to do this training, weren't I? But I just spoke to somebody in there watching my videos and I didn't get your name. Thank you so much for watching.
Join Dave on the broads, he rambles a bit, but means no harm. True story.